Hey guys, we're back here. It is the 19th of June and it is about 85 degrees out here. We are going to be attempting the Freight Road Trail, and it kind of goes into one we've done a little earlier. Me and Ty did the Ferry Falls. We have about 2 miles to do tonight to get to our campsite. We'll be staying overnight. We are solo. The way our schedules worked out, Ty had to work a little bit longer and wasn't quite up for the challenge, and he also has a rodeo he's gonna go watch tonight, so I know he's not mad, and hopefully I'm not as scared as I think I am, but we're gonna have a great trip and we'll keep you updated. And here's our trailhead with some of the views. We are about 15 minutes in. I forgot to mention we started at about 6:20. It is about 6:30, 6:35 now, and we ran into our first little bridge and some geysers. So we'll show you on that. But so far, super easy. It's the first 2 miles just tonight should be based off a little gravel road the freight road. So everything should be pretty good, pretty simple tonight. Stop and show y'all some views like these geysers here. It's beautiful. Just about 5 minutes since the last update, and we have a lot of bison in front of us. I'm going to try to get y'all some good videos. Looking rough guess right now, probably about 100. So I'm going to try to see if we can get up here and see if we can get y'all a video of these bison. But so far, very easy. It's beautiful, very windy, but can't be mad at that. Little update vlog. It's been about 30 to 40 minutes. I've been talking to a park ranger. He pulled up to open the trail further down the road, which I was a little skeptical on because it said it was closed, but he's opened it today, so it should be good for the morning. We sat here and watched these bison out in this field for the whole time we talked. We got to learn a lot. It was very interesting. I didn't know that the park jobs out here were seasonal jobs. The guy was from West Maryland and just comes out here every summer, so pretty amazing. But hopefully now that he drove through here, some of the bison will move off the trail and I'll be able to get to my spot and we'll be good to go. I'll let you know when we get the camp set up and how many more views we've got. Little weather update here. It's also getting to be very dark. A couple of rain sprinkles coming down. A Could have been set up by now, but this should be okay. Maybe we'll get there. I got a jacket, got a rain fly. We should be prepared, but most likely gonna deal with some rain tonight. Arrived at camp. This is OD5 at Goose Lake on the Freight Road Trail. So far very eventful, all kinds of bisons, a little bit of rain, a lot of wind, lots and lots of wind. Looks like we have some firewood over here already, dry, ready to go. Not sure who did that, thank you to whoever. Here's our lake. Get you a couple views of that while we set up camp, and we'll let you know how that goes. Stay tuned. It's about 8 o'clock. We just got our tent set up, got everything ready in our bag. Got our campfire right over here. Once we get it going, we'll get that on film, but we also gonna make a nice little meal. We have some chicken Alfredo pack, and we'll keep you updated, but that's what we're looking at. It's beautiful, absolutely amazing. So glad I'm not in a dorm room tonight. Can't wait to see some stars. Got a pretty clear sky now. So, gonna be interesting. We'll keep you updated. Good morning, vlog. It's about 7:30. A little chilly this morning. The 20th of June, I believe, but you don't have to wear t-shirts. We have a lot of geese floating over our lake, which is called Goose Lake, so pretty awesome. This is a geyser here in the background, so I was able to watch it all night. I'm not sure really how they work or what they do, but there's a lot more smoke there this morning than there was last night, so it's kind of cool. But we're gonna get y'all a view. We're gonna pack up camp and make our way out of OD5. We got about 6 miles today that I believe could turn into a little bit more, could turn into a little bit less. We're gonna try to get back to our rendezvous point at 2 o'clock. That's what time I'm gonna try to meet back up with Ty. So got a little bit to do and a whole lot of time. So should have a lot of views for you, but this is beautiful. And last night was great sleep and great time to be out in nature connecting with the Lord. So here we go. 8:15. We were able to get all of our water filled up, enjoy this view a little bit longer, and we're about to head on. Our next big stop should be Fairy Falls, so definitely add some of that for you, and then no idea what's past that. So should be an interesting day with a lot of new things, but there's no way it's not amazing and beautiful out here, because so every which way you look is. But keep watching, and we'll get you to Fairy Falls. About 1.5 miles from camp, we are at the busiest part where Fairy Falls meets the geysers, and there's a lot of people once you get around these trees out here on boardwalks overlooking these geysers. But hopefully about another mile until we're at Fairy Falls, and then we can get back into the remote wilderness without as many people. But here's a little left, right, center. We're gonna be playing the right card and headed down to Fairy Falls. So we'll let you know when we get there. A little update, we got a pretty steady rain coming down. We're able to get the rain fly on, get our jacket on before it hit. Made a lot of people on this trail turn around, but I think we're gonna keep trying. I can't leave till 2 o'clock, so a little rain never hurt. Hey guys, I made it almost 1.5 miles more to Fairy Falls, and a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, but so far it's worth it. This is awesome. And I'm already wet, might as well go swim, but look at the map here, figure out if this trail's open yet, and we'll keep you updated, but we're gonna keep going. No point in turning back now, so hope y'all enjoy. As the rain slowed up, we were able to get out to the Imperial Geyser, and it's a little creek. Smells like sulfur, very beautiful, a lot of different colors. Still don't know a lot about geysers, one thing I want to learn about, but there's Fairy Falls in my background. I got about 1/2 mile back down to the trail I need to get to. Then probably about 3 miles left after that. So not too much longer, but so far it's amazing. Alright, a little update. It went from one extreme to the other this morning. The first 2 miles being through thunder, lightning, and rain, to these last 2 to 3 miles wherever we're at, to nothing, no shade trees, just the bright sun shining down. Got a good sweat going. I was able to get all my rain gear oftentimes, so still pretty good, very prepared for what we got left, but that last couple miles was just walking through this in the sun, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'll let y'all know what happens next. These last couple of miles, I wouldn't use the word brutal because it's nice, it's easy, there's a wonderful breeze. I am sweating a lot, but no shade, nothing but walking through the sun. So kind of wore me out a little bit, taking a little sit down, and gonna get back to it. Says we've already been over 8 miles today. I'm not sure how, or I don't know. I thought it was only 6 miles total, but it's okay. And it's the coolest thing I've ever done, and can't wait to finish up, but this is awesome. As I finish up my trip here, I just looked and we're at 9 miles. There's roughly 1.5 miles, 2 to go, so maybe about an hour left. But as I finish up, I just want to reflect on how awesome it is and how wonderful, what a wonderful experience it is. I mean, not many other people get to sit right here and look into a field at 2 bison and not have nothing else to worry about. So it's also great not having service. Do need to check on my brothers and see how all that's going, but other than that, it's awesome. Might take a little nap here. Got about 3 or 2.5 hours to get out, probably about an hour walking left, so gonna spend some time here and enjoy this view. Well, that's the closest I've got to be to a bison. I'm currently making my way off the trail down the side of the Silva because he is on the trail. So we're gonna try to keep our distance, remain calm, and head down to the trail a different route. There was a couple of them out through that field laying down, but he was the main one. Once he saw me, he stood up. So I don't want to mess with him, and hopefully he don't want to mess with me. But we should be back to the trail here in a second, and we'll keep you updated. Well, I'd summarize it up by saying for an easy beginner solo overnight camping, this was an amazing experience. Everything was awesome. You got to see some wildlife, a lot of bison. It's about 1:30, so kind of perfect on my timing. And I'll let you know, I want to say we're over about 10.5 miles on this total, so it was awesome. Thank you for watching. we're back at the parking lot here. It was 11 and a half miles today with about 2 yesterday, so right around 13 and a half, 14 miles total trip. Although we didn't see many bison out there, we ran into it on the last 100-yard stretch with probably 100 on this side of the road and 150 on that side of the road. And I watched some people weave their way in and out. I'm not doing that. I've seen too many people die, so I waited for a good 30 minutes and watched all kinds of bisons and calves cross. Now I'm sitting here waiting on Ty. He should be here any moment now, and we appreciate you for watching. It's been a wonderful experience.